In a small village in the middle of a valley, where green rice fields stretch to the horizon, there is a boy named Alex. Contrary to his meaningful name, he is lazy and carefree. Alex never lets Alex do important things in life. When his parents remind him to study, he answers with his catchphrase, "I'll do it tomorrow." When his teachers assign homework, he indifferently says, "No need to rush." And when his friends invite him to participate in meaningful activities, he just smiles. Some other time. Alex grew up, procrastinating day by day, until when he was 15, he realized that he was falling behind his friends. The people he used to play with have all made great progress. Some of them have become good students. Others have started to earn money to help their families. As for Alex, he is still absorbed in meaningless pleasures, surfing the internet, sleeping late, and avoiding responsibility. The family advised him many times, even scolded him, but all their words were like water off a duck's back. "I will change, but not today." He always answered like that. One day, a strange man appeared in the village. He was not tall, but his bright eyes and leisurely appearance made everyone who saw him respect him. People called him the wise storyteller. Rumors about him spread quickly, and people flocked to hear his stories that could change their lives. Alex, out of curiosity, also came. He thought, "He's not better than me. At most, he'll tell a few moral stories." But strangely enough, as soon as he heard the man's voice for the first time, Alex felt like he was drawn into another world. When it was his turn, Alex stood in front of the man and asked, "You are so wise. Can you teach me how to surpass my friends? I want to be better than them, to be recognized, but I don't know where to start." The man looked deeply into Alex's eyes, pondered for a long time, then smiled. "You want to surpass your friends, but it's not them that are holding you back. You are the one who is holding you back. You don't value time, and let me tell you a story that may change your life forever. The story of the lazy man and the king. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was a king who was famous for his kindness. He loved his people and always gave favors to the poor. One day, the king met his old childhood friend, a poor and depressed man. He lamented, "My king, my life is so unfair. I can't do anything right. Everything is against me, and even when I try, I fail." The king listened and said, "I will help you. Here is my treasure. Before the sun sets today, you can take anything you want, but only today." The man was delighted. He hurried home to show his wife. His wife urged him, "You have to go now. This is the chance of a lifetime." But he laughed loudly. "What's the rush? The treasure is still there. Let me eat my fill first." After a sumptuous meal, he felt sleepy again and thought, "Let's just sleep for a while. It's not too late to go." He slept for several hours. When he woke up, the sun was already high in the sky. He hurriedly prepared, but when he left the house, the midday heat made him hesitate. He thought again, "It's so hot, how can I go? Wait until the weather cools down and then go." He sat under a tree to rest and once again fell asleep. When he woke up, the sun was almost set. He ran as fast as he could to the treasure, but as soon as he got there, the door was closed. The man silently knelt down, crying in despair. The wise man finished his story and looked at Alex. For the first time in his life, Alex felt his heart tighten. He not only saw the image of the man in the story, but also realized that it was himself. Alex bowed his head and choked up. "I understand. I am the one who wasted my precious time." The man smiled, put his hand on Alex's shoulder. "Remember, time is a treasure that each of us is given. Once it has passed, you will never get it back. Procrastination not only takes away opportunities, but also takes away the future." Alex returned, full of determination. He started to change from the smallest things, doing homework as soon as he received it, helping his parents without waiting to be reminded, and setting clear goals every day. His friends and family were surprised at first, but gradually, everyone felt proud of him. Alex's story not only spread throughout the village, but also became a source of inspiration for many people. They realize that time is the most precious asset, and wasting it is the cruelest form of self-destruction. As the famous saying goes, today is your chance to change tomorrow. Don't wait until the door closes. If you are procrastinating on anything in life, remember, your treasure is waiting, but it won't wait forever. Looking back at the story, perhaps we can easily see ourselves somewhere in the lazy man or the boy Alex. The delays and the promises to leave it for tomorrow have silently taken away so many precious opportunities. But if time is a treasure, why do we let it pass so meaninglessly? Life constantly reminds us that time is not something we own, but something we borrow from the future. And the scariest thing is not wasting it, but realizing it when it's too late. Let us turn to a new page, where time is seen not just as a unit of measurement, but as the most precious asset of life, a treasure that only those who are awake know how to appreciate. Time is your most precious asset. Napoleon once conquered all of Europe, but even he could not buy another second. So why do we think we can leave it for tomorrow? Everything. Dear friends, today we will talk about an asset that everyone possesses. Rich or poor, famous or unknown, everyone is given an equal amount of it every day. Time. But paradoxically, while gold, land, or houses are considered valuable assets, time, something that cannot be recovered, is often overlooked and squandered. Funny, isn't it? Imagine you have a special bank account where every day exactly 86,400 Vietnamese dong is transferred. But at the end of the day, the unused amount will be deleted. What will you do? Of course, you withdraw it immediately to use, right? However, does anyone realize that life is like this account? Every day, the universe sends you 86,400 precious seconds, and any second that is not used meaningfully disappears forever. No exchange, no refund, no appeal. But the question is, how are you using that time asset? Are you spending too many hours scrolling through social media without learning anything? Have you ever put off telling your loved ones how much you love them? Or are you simply leaving big plans on paper, waiting for that vague tomorrow that never comes? There is a great quote by Benjamin Franklin. Do you love life? Then waste no time, for that is what life is made of. Every moment you live fully is a brick that builds the castle of happiness. And every wasted moment is a hole that makes that castle fragile. So how can you make better use of your time? The secret is to start small. Read a page of a book instead of scrolling through your phone for 5 more minutes. Call your parents instead of waiting for free time. Or simply write down your goals for today and complete at least one thing. Small actions create great power. This is never wrong. If you took a moment each day to appreciate the time, how would your life change in a month, a year, or even 10 years? Share your thoughts. We'd love to hear how you're appreciating your time. And if you think this video helpful, hit the like button to save the moment. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to discover more stories of healing and awakening. Who knows? The next video might just be the one that changes your life. Time is the most precious asset, but it only becomes valuable when you turn it into action. Imagine you own an hourglass. Each grain of sand is a precious second. But the strange thing is, if you just stand there and watch, the sand will pass by meaninglessly. Only when you use your hands to turn the clock and take advantage of each falling grain of sand, you can turn time into meaningful things. Life is the same. You can sit and dream about a bright tomorrow, or you can start today, taking action little by little to create big changes. And remember, it is not ideas, not dreams. It is action that transforms time into results. Now, let's explore the power of action, where dreams begin to take shape and ideas reach reality. Action creates change. Einstein once said, "The greatest insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results." Yet, how many times do we lie on the sofa, dreaming of a better life, but never bother to do anything? Are we the ones who are insanity according to his definition? My family wants to share with you a simple yet magical thing: action. We all have dreams, right? But did you know that a dream without action is just a nap? Funny, but true. Have you ever wondered why some people are so successful while others are stuck in the same place? The secret is not that they are smarter or luckier. It's simply that they take action. Think about it. A tree needs more than just sunlight and rain to grow. It needs to take root and stretch its body bit by bit through the ground. And so do we. We want to be successful, but if we don't start doing something, our dreams will remain on paper forever. Don't wait for a good day to start. Believe me, taking action today, no matter how small, is more powerful than a perfect plan that sits on the table forever. Have you ever told yourself, "I will do it tomorrow"? But did you realize that tomorrow kept slipping away? Do you remember the story of the tortoise and the hare? The hare was fast, but arrogant and procrastinating, and eventually lost to the slow but persistent tortoise. The result? Action, no matter how slow, no matter how small, still leads to the destination, while procrastination leads nowhere. Interestingly, action not only changes your life on the outside, but also on the inside. When you do something, no matter how small, you will feel more confident, happier, and as if life is on your side. For example, do you want to be healthy? Don't wait for the perfect time or the perfect pair of sneakers. Walk for 5 minutes today, then 10 minutes tomorrow, and you'll be amazed at how far you've come in a year. So, think about it. What's the thing you've been putting off the longest? A goal? A dream? Or just a phone call to say thank you? Share. What's the first thing you want to do today? We'd love to know. Finally, don't forget that you always have the power to start over. You don't have to wait for a special day or a perfect moment. As Tony Robbins says, it's not what you know, it's what you do that changes your life. And if you find this video inspiring, leave a comment so we can start taking action together. Who knows? Maybe your story will inspire someone else. Dear friends, our journey today, from the appreciation of time to the power of action, is a journey not only for us, but for all of us. We are grateful for every minute you spent listening to this story, because your presence here is proof that you always want a better life. Life, whether short or long, is a magical gift. Each story we tell is not only a reminder for you, but also for ourselves, that we are not alone on this journey. And it is you who choose to listen, reflect, and act, who are the greatest inspiration for me to continue sharing and spreading meaningful things. If today's story touches you, click like to save this moment. Share to spread the message to your loved ones. And don't forget to leave a great comment. Maybe it's how you will act from today to change your life. Who knows? Your words will be a ray of light for someone out there. Thank you. And let's live meaningfully together every day.